Hi Stephanie, I'd like to take you through exactly how I wired this so it may be of some help. Hopefully a video will even be better than just some pictures because it might be easier to see. This is an AM1632, so a little newer technology than you have, but I think it's operating the same. So you can see right here, and this switch is in the 4x16 mode, which operates just the same as you have there. Now you have wired up here your 12 volts, your ground, your clock, and your reset here. That reset goes directly over to channel 6 here on the data logger. The clock, as you can see labeled here, goes to channel 7. So that's all your control of your AM416. Now here are the rest of the wiring that needs to be done for your AM416. We have an odd group here and an even group here, and they need to be wired very carefully here. The odd high, which would be the 1 high on yours and the 2 high on yours, these actually are wired together in this system. If you look over here, they're both wired right here into this. You can see that label back there, the switch 12. Let me see that. SW12. They're going in right here. And so those are going to turn on and off your sensors. Notice here that this orange wire goes into this switch 12 control. Use a control port to turn that on and off, and that jumps up over here and down into C8. If you can see that. That's grabbing that there. So the other thing we want to do is use ports C4 and C5 right there. Those are wired to these red here in C4 and blue wire in C5. We come back over here to look at the multiplexer, and this is going into your 1L. This is my odd low, but it would be 1L on yours, a red one, and so that's going into C4, control port 4. This blue one is going into 2L, which is going into C5 over here. As long as you've got the rest wired up that way with the probes just as you have them, I believe that's how it should go. Now if you look up over here, I'm going to swing this around, hopefully not making you sick. There's my little setup with my Medusa head going into there for all the probes. I've got just 2 probes hooked up now. Had 8 in there and just checked all the ports. Everything's looking good. If you look over here onto my screen, let's see, let's pop that up. It disappeared on me. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there at the top we have our numbers coming out. About 53 in air for the first one and 52. So that's what they should read in air in the EPS 1 and EPS 2. Over here we have our volumetric water contents, and obviously in air they're going to read much less than 0. It's negative 0.17. There, that's about what you should be reading. The temperatures on these guys, 20.7 and 21.6. Had them, I'm not sure where they are. One's probably sitting next to the heater port, or was sitting on my leg or something, hanging in there. So that's what you should be reading on those ports. I think this should get you good to go.